Salutations, welcome, respected friends, gratitudes and congratulations for being regular. That's the submission also, that let no reason take us away from this consistency of learning from our Shastras. May the Lord, the Gurus, bless us in this regard. Friends, like every day, today also we have 7 things to do. One is the common sense thought, second is Sankalpa, third is Sahanavatu mantra, fourth is Vedic chanting, fifth one is Bhagavad Gita study 18th chapter, sixth one is our Taittiriya Upanishads learnings, last is from Ramacharitamanasa, Hanumanji teaching Ravana about glory of Bhagavan Rama. So the first thing today, the common sense thought. In the common sense thought, a simple introspection, we are doing it. Don't mind it, just a important, useful thing. The thing is, in our last 1 month's time, in our last 1 week's time, in our yesterday's complete day, in our today's day so far, the question asked is, what is the amount of position of the bhogi in us, the indulgent person, personality in us, the extroverted involver in us? Just think about it. Bhogi means the one who is using his buddhi, indriyas, manas, sharira only to indulge in the outer enjoyments of the world. He is called a bhogi. So, what is the percent of the bhogi in us? 10%, 15, 20, 30, or 50, 60, 70, 80, or we say 100% bhogi only. If that's the case, then we are most unintelligent, immature, unfortunate people by our own choice. Because of this bhoga only, the other things happen in our life called as roga. The intellectual bhoga makes us intellectual rogi. That always we are only thinking about how to procure the outer vastus only for our indulgence. So too, a mental bhogi always tries to be thinking in his mind about the attachment to the things and beings only. That is called as mental roga. And the one who is at the senses level bhogi, he is a rogi also at the senses level. First of all, they become weak and dilapidated. Second, they become slaves and they always want, crave something or the other. This is called a rogas. And the sharirika roga is weakness in the body, really diseases in the body, various. Most of the diseases nowadays are only because of bhoga. With prarabdha only full few diseases come. क्योंकि भोग प्रधानता है इसलिए therefore the weaknesses, the diseases and lethargy, these are the roga of the sharira. तो ये भोगी becomes obviously a rogi. अब सोच लो how much is in us the bhogi rogi percentage. Think about it. The contrast of it is, other than being bhogi rogi, is a yogi. How much is the yogi in us? And who is a yogi? The one who has a beautiful, substantial goal to reach out. And the goal is okay for one's own higher evolution, for second, for the serving the world, and the third laksha for the yogi is the adhyatmika unnati. Isn't it? Now, just like the bhogis, sharira, indriya, prana, mana, buddhi were for the outer things, therefore he was a rogi. Yogi also has all his faculties properly tuned, controlled. Therefore, he will not be a rogi, but he will be nirogi only. Such one always at the body level. Yogi, na? Yogi means the one who wants to achieve goal. Goal is spiritual, goal is service, Goal is your own professional, anyone other. Such one at the body level, the yoga for him is what? He does yoga asana, he does pranayama, he takes all cares for the body to be absolutely fit. He's not becoming rogi because he's not a bhogi. A bhogi can never avoid to be not a rogi. He'll have to be sick only. But a yogi is careful. He avoids the bhoga. The word sharira is without roga means it is always active, dynamic, very healthy. So too, the yogis indriyas also very sharp, dynamic, fully functional because there is no roga in them because he never indulged in the bhoga. He protects them because he knows my sharira, my indriyas are required for me to be intact and healthy to pursue my the yoga lakshya, to reach to my lakshya goal. And his mana also cool, calm, quiet, gathered, concentrated, strengthened, full of exuberance and love for joy for his own goal. That is how the yogi's mana is like that. In that mind has no roga of worry, anxiety, tensions because they come because of bhoga. He has given up that. सोच लो तुमको भोगी बन के ही रहना है, रोगी बनते ही रहना है या योग बनना है, योगी बनना है. Absolutely. Life is yours, choice is yours, effort is yours, achievement is yours. So too is Buddhi. Very subtle, always planning about how to achieve the goals, always thinking about how to gather the resources. He is a yogi's Buddhi. That yogi's Buddhi is not with the roga out how to cheat anybody to get the things. Why? He is not a bhogi. So by becoming a yogi, we have to avoid the being a bhogi and rogi. This is how a human being's maturity is calculated. Otherwise, in the body is a human, but the life is only like animal only. Animals don't have the mana buddhi special capacities. Therefore, their bhoga is only what's available. But the human has got mind intellect. He is using, misusing, abusing them to become more bhogi and rogi than animals. But this yogi doesn't live life like that. So to his ego is always trying to achieve the goal, not justifying to be a bhogi. In this way, we have to think ki what's happening within us all the time. And we have to correct ourselves. And in this regard, who else is there? It's our life. Okay. So today's common sense thought is how much our day's time is spent by ourselves by becoming a bhogi and rogi, and how much time we are able to be the yogi. And in this itself, a man's maturity or success or evolution depends. You think about it. Huh. Now, to become yogi from bhogi and rogi, we need to take help because everything we cannot do. There are 6 things from which we can take the help. 6 चीजें हैं. उन 6 चीजों से हम help लेकर from the bhogi rogi we can become a yogi. Okay. First help is for us from our own selves. We have to help ourselves by thinking about why I'm living life like that. It's not necessary. I can have ambitions, I can have goals. I'm a human being, I have so many abilities, I have so many talents. Let me achieve these things. Let me enjoy those achievements of the goals. In this way, by one's own thinking, one's own planning, one's own ideas, one's own conceptions, one's own setting the goals, one's own ambitions, we help ourselves in becoming yogi from rogi bhogi. पहला हेल्प हमको अपना ही करना है. पहले हम नहीं करें तो दूसरा का हेल्प आएगा नहीं, आएगा तो भी हम यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे. I have to help myself by this type of thinking, this type of decision making, this type of planning. तो मुझे करना है योगी, है ना. मैं क्यों सोता हूँ 8-9 बजे तक, मुझे सुबह उठना है. मैं क्यों दोस्तों में फंस कर जिंदगी सत्यानाश कर रहा हूँ, मुझे अपने आप को ठीक करना है. मैं क्यों फंस रहा हूँ टीवी वगैरह मीडिया में फॉर आवर्स टुगेदर एंड टोटली बिकम ए डाइल्यूटेड फेलो. Oh no, this is not the way I have to live. And thereby, day by day, I'm becoming weaker, I'm becoming ineffective, impotent, useless. Everybody is recognizing that also. It is not the way the life has to be lived. I want to be dignified, I want to be respected by others, I have to grow. इस तरह जो अंदर से स्वयं सोचकर स्वयं को हेल्प करना चाहिए टू बिकम ए योगी फ्रॉम भोगी. Think about it. Yogi from Rogi. You help yourself first. First help. Then the second help we have to take is from the people around us who are like us in the same state of activities but 100 times better than us. They can be your close friends, relatives, neighbors, or distant friends, or they even may not have you don't have in their parichaya. Not necessary. But there are some 5, 6 people. Looking at them, not feeling jealousy, but inspired by their lifestyle, we can also become yogi from the bhogi rogi. That person gets up morning. If he gets up, why can't I? That person engages himself throughout the day in the activities related to his goal. If he can do, why can't I do? That person is always joyful and jolly. Why can't we? He never goes into a wrong direction, even though others are tempting him so much. If he can do that, why will not I do it? So that way, एक एक चीज के लिए एक एक बंदा या दो चार चीज एक बंदा हमारे लाइफ में कम से कम 4 लोग होना है जिनसे वी आर नेवर मीटिंग. अगर चांस है जरूरत है तो फिजिकली ऑल्सो यू मीट एंड गेट द गाइडेंस. दैट्स वेरी गुड. Even if you cannot meet physically, you observe them like the cricket players. No, you can't meet them, but you can remember them the way their schedule they have of so tight. They get themselves trained. 4-5 बजे उठकर दौड़ लगाते हैं. They are disciplined at the food level. Exercise regularly they do. Mind all of the trainings they get. Then only they become fit. They play well and they are selected in the country, in the team. So you don't need to meet them. But if they can do, why can't I do? In that way, from bhogi to yogi, they also become yogi as regards their talents, career are concerned. So that can be a help for us to get inspiration. This is the second help we take to convert from being a bhogi rogi to a yogi. The others, okay, they can be anyone for different things where we have to shift ourselves to. है ना? 4-5 लोग ऐसे होना चाहिए. है ना? इंटेलेक्ट के लिए 1, माइंड के लिए 1, सेंसेस के लिए 1, बॉडी के लिए 1. See, he is keeping his body fit. Why can't I? See how much is controlled in senses level. We offer him so much, but he always says no. See at the mind level, how calm, quite cool that fellow. Why not I be like him? तो ऐसा उनको एग्जाम्पल में रखो. Finally, intellectually, see, so genius he is so sharp, so intelligent. By why can't I be? ऐसा लोगों से हमें प्रेरणा लेकर सेकंड हेल्प लेना चाहिए. फर्स्ट हेल्प इज फ्रॉम माई सेल्फ, सेकंड इज दैट. Third help we have to take is from continuously studying the good noble books. Very, very essential. Third help. You know, noble books literature have their own knack of continuously keeping us inspired because they're all the experiences shared by the very kind, compassionate people that they want others also be benefited by their experiments, experiences. So keep reading those inspiring books which turn you to yogi from a bhogi. And there are many, many books. There are very many people successful in their own respective fields and talents. They have written autobiographies. Or some people have thought very well and wrote those books for success and all. Books. For us, Bhagavad Gita is enough. इसमें सब कुछ है. हनुमान जी लंका यात्रा, सुंदरकांड enough. रामायण वाल्मीकि में फर्स्ट सर्गा फॉर रामा सद्गुणास, 100th कच्चे सर्गा अयोध्या कांड फॉर ऑल धर्मास इंक्लूडिंग राजनीति धर्मास. तो ये किताब आप पढ़ लो, हो गया. Third source of help. Fourth source of help is the ambience which we create around us. The house where we stay, with whatever the freedom we have, you can create such ambience which reminds us of our goal. I know, like if I am a spiritual person, I want to become yogi from Bhogi. So I keep all the pictures of the Lord, pictures of the Mahatmas, and great quotations I put there. Some quotations I myself write. I make a wonderful music of Omkara or chanting going on. I make an ambience by the agarbatti lighting. I put a tulasi plant there. So I'm a spiritual person. So I spiritually I want to become yogi. So my ambience is of this type. I create that ambience helps me. So you your goal related ambience अपना चारों तरफ बनाओ, which reminds you whenever you look at it. Write such quotations which will poke you to do your work. Write it. How can I be besharam by being extra sleeping? How can I be such a stupid fellow in wasting my time for this indulgence? I have to use my time for my goal. ये सारे लिख लो और उसको देखो तो याद आता है. Because out of sight, out of mind, when it is in the sight, it will enter the mind. This is a fourth help from the ambience which we have to create. Or go to those places where such ambience is there. Go to library, everybody is studying, you get also inspired. You go to a playground, they are playing, so you also feel like playing. If you go to the hotel, everybody is eating, you also feel like eating. If you go to cinema theater, all are still cinema watching, तुमको भी वही लगता है. So ambience, inner created at home or create such ambience. Like I go to ashram, I go to temple, so there only the satsang going on or puja is going on, so that inspires me. तो चारों तरफ की परिस्थितियों का भी हम सहायता ले सकते हैं by creating them and by going to those places where such things are already there. Fifth example help we have to take is from our own mentors, which we call as the gurus or the acharyas. And they, when we please them with our regularity, sincerity, discipline, surrender, they give a part of their terrific, powerful tapashakti to us. They give some special time to encourage us, to inspire us, to guide us to achieve our goals. So I'm talking spiritual goals or spiritual gurus. Whatever goal you have, such gurus they are there. उनसे directly contact में रहकर उनसे guidance blessing लेना. Fifth one. The last sixth help is from the Lord Himself. We do upasana. Remember, doing japa is upasana, doing mantrocharana is upasana, chanting the stotras is upasana, going to the temple is an upasana, doing puja to Him is upasana, doing yajna is an upasana. But doing all of them with the sankalpa. Oh Lord, bless me to become yogi from bhogi. ये संकल्प से हम उनका उपासना करने से he is watching us, he will test us for some time. Thereafter, when he finds we are genuine, he will just bless us with such intellects and such wisdom, etc., that from within us we transform from a bhogi rogi to a yogi. So these are the 6 ways we can take the help and grow ourselves. Thank you. Om Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो असद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव कैवल्य मोक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनान्मम सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभित्यर्थं सनातन संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सर्वेषां पूर्णायुर आरोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्यादि प्राप्त्यर्थं ते बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा सनातन संस्थापने नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरोत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना ज्ञाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य शास्त्ररूपेण सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्त युवानां सङ्कल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति, भगवद्भक्ति, देवताभक्ति, गुरुभक्ति, शास्त्रभक्ति, सत्सङ्गभक्ति, साधना, सेवा, देश, धर्म, सनातन धर्म, मातापितृ भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारण वेदपारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अष्टादशोध्यायस्य अध्ययनं तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं श्रीराम श्री आंजनेय लंका यात्रा द्वारा विजय रहस्यानां अवगाहनं वयं सर्वे जन्म साफल्यार्थं विजयार्थं मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं भारतवर्षार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे। आदौ शांति मंत्राः। ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Yes, friends. Now we have done the three things. The fourth one is our Vedic chanting. Okay. Om Ata Veda Parayanam Rugvedah Dvitiyamandalam Ashtadasha Anuvakat Arabhya. Enjoy the 6 to 8 minutes. Om Pratarato Navo Yojisas Nishchatur Strikasha Saptarashmihi Dasharitro Manushyaha Svarshaha Sa Ishtibhirmati Bhiram Hyobhud Sasma Aram Pratamam Sa द्वितीयमुतो तृतीयं मनुष सहोता अन्यस्यागर्भमन्य उजनन्तसो अन्येभिः स च तेजेन्यो वृषा हरीनुकं रत इन्द्रस्य योजमायै सूक्तेन वचसा नवेन मोषुत्वामत्र बहवो हि विप्रानिरीरमन्यजमानासो अन्ये आद्वाभ्यां हरिभ्यामिन्द्रयाह्या चतुर्भिरा षड्भिर्हूयमानः अष्टाभिर्दशभिः सोमपेयमयं सुतः सुमखः मामृतस्कः आविंशत्या त्रिंशता या ह्यर्वाजा चत्वारिंशता हरिभिर्युजानः आपञ्चाशता सुरथेभिरिन्द्रा षष्ट्या सप्तत्या सोमपेयम् आशीत्या नवत्या या ह्यर्वाजा शतेन हरिभिरुह्यमानः अयं हि तेषु नहोत्रेषु सोम इन्द्र त्वाया परिषिक्तो मदाय मम ब्रह्मेन्द्र याह्यच्छा विश्वा हरिधुरिद्विषा रथस्व पुरुत्रा हि विहव्यो बभूतास्मिन् शूर सवने मादयस्व सम इन्द्रेण सख्यं वियोषदस्मभ्यमस्य दक्षिणादुहीत उपज्येष्ठे वरुते गवस्तौ प्राये जिगीवांसस्याम नूनं सा ते प्रतिवरञ्जरित्रे दुहीयदिन्द्र दक्षिणामघोनी शिक्षा स्तोतृभ्यो माति दग्भगो नो बृहद्वदेव विदते सुवीराः। 19th one. अवायस्यान्धसोमदाय मनीषिणः सुवानस्य प्रयस यस्मिन्निन्द्र प्रतिविवावृधान ओको दधे ब्रह्मण्यन्तश्च नरः अस्य मन्दानो मध्वो वज्रहस्तो हिमिन्द्रो अर्णोवृतं विवृश्चत प्रयद्वयो न स्वसराण्यच्चाप्रयांसि च नदीनां चक्रमन्त समाहिन इन्द्रो अर्णो अपां प्रैरयदहि हाच्छा समुद्रम् अजनयत् सूर्यं विदद्गा अक्तुनाह्नां वयुनानि साधत् सो अप्रतिनीमनवे पुरूणीन्द्रो दाशद्दाशुषे हन्ति वृत्रं सद्यो यो नृभ्यो अत सायो भूत्पस्पृधानेभ्य सूर्यस्य सातौ ससुन्वत इन्द्रः सूर्यमा देवो ऋणन्मर्त्यायस्तवान् आयद्रयिङ्गुहदपद्यमस्मै परदंशं नैतशोदशस्यन् सरन्धयत् स दिवः सारथये शुष्णमशुषं कुयवं कुत्साय दिवो दासाय नवतिञ्च नवेन्द्र पुरोव्यैरच्छम्बरस्य एवात इन्द्रो शतमहेमश्रवस्यानत्मना वाजयन्तः अस्याम तत्साप्त माशुषाणान् नमो वदरदेवस्य प्रियोः एवाते गृत्समदाः शूरमन्मावस्य वो न वयुनानि तक्षुः ब्रह्मण्यन्त इन्द्र तेन वीय इषमूर्जं सुक्षितिं सुम्नमस्युः नूनं सा ते प्रतिवरञ्जरित्रे दुहीयदिन्द्र दक्षिणा मघोनी शिक्षास्तोतृभ्यो माति दग्धगो नो बृहद्वनेम विदते सुवीराः 20th वयन्ते वय इन्द्र विद्धि शुण प्रभरामहे वाजयुर्नरथं विशन्यवोदीद्यतो मनीषा सुम्नमि यक्षन्तस्त्वावतो नॄन् त्वन्न इन्द्रत्वाभिरूते त्वायतो अविष्टिपासि जनान् त्वमिनोदाशुषो वरूथे ताधीरवियो नक्षति त्वा स नो युवेन्द्रो जुहोत सखा सुहोत्र सखा शिवो नरामस्तु पाता यः शंसन्तं यः शश मानमूति पचन्तं च स्तुवन्तं च प्रणेशत तमुस्तुष इन्द्रन्तं गृणीषे यस्मिन् पुरा वा वृदुः शासदुश्च सवस्वः कामं पीपरदीयनो दियानो ब्रह्मण्यतो नूतनस्यायोः सो अङ्गिरसा मूषथा जुजुष्वान् ब्रह्मा तूतोदिन्द्रो गातुमिष्टन् मुष्टन्नुशनः सूर्येण स्तवानश्नस्य चिष्णिष्ण तत्पूर्व्याणीं सहश्रुत इन्द्रो नाम देव ऊर्ध्वो भुवन्मनुषे दन्मतमः अव प्रियमर्षसानस्य साह्वाञ्चिरो भरद्दासस्य स्वधावान् सवृत्रहेन्द्र कृष्णयोनिः पुरन्दरो दासीरैरयद्वि अजनयनन्मनवेक्षामवश्च सत्राशं संयजमानस्य तूतोत् तस्मै तवस्य मनुदायि सतेन्द्राय सत्रेन्द्राय देवे विरर्णसातौ प्रतियदस्य वज्रं बाह्वोर्धुरधत्वी दस्यून् पुर आयसीर्नि तारीत नूनं सा ते प्रति वरञ्जरित्रे दुहीयदिन्द्र दक्षिणामघोनी शिक्षास्तोतृभ्यो माति दग्भगो नो बृहद्वनेम विदते सुवीरा आह. This much enough. 20th mantra we have done. Yes, friends, next one, 5th class of the day, Bhagavad Gita. In Gita, we will do today Shlok Sankhya 12 and 13. 12 repetition because important, 13th one today. We'll do them. Okay. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Gita Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अष्टादशोऽध्यायः मोक्ष संन्यास योगः द्वादश त्रयोदशौ श्लोकौ श्री भगवानुवाच 2 times 4 times अनिष्टमिष्टं मिश्रं च त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलं भवत्यत्यागिनां प्रेत्य न तु सन्न्यासिनां क्वचित् अनिष्टमिष्टं मिश्रं च त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलं भवत्यत्यागिनां प्रेत्य न तु सन्न्यासिनां क्वचित्. Now the 13th mantra. पंच श्रीभगवानुवाच श्रीभगवानुवाच पञ्चैतानि महाबाहो पञ्चैतानि महाबाहो कारणानि निबोध मे कारणानि निबोध मे पञ्चैतानि महाबाहो పంచైతాని మహాబాహో పంచైతాని మహాబాహో పంచైతాని మహాబాహో కారణాని నిబోధ మే కారణాని నిబోధ మే కారణాని నిబోధ మే కారణాని నిబోధ మే సాంఖ్యే కృతాంతే ప్రోక్తాని సాంఖ్యే కృతాంతే ప్రోక్తాని సిద్ధయే సర్వకర్మణాం సిద్ధయే సర్వకర్మణాం సిద్ధయే సర్వకర్మణాం సిద్ధయే సర్వకర్మణాం టుగెదర్ ట్వైస్ శ్రీ భగవానువాచ పంచైతాని మహాబాహో కారణాని నిబోధ మే సాంఖ్యే కృతాంతే ప్రోక్తాని సిద్ధయే సర్వకర్మణాం అగైన్ పంచైతాని మహాబాహో కారణాని నిబోధ మే సాంఖ్యే కృతాంతే ప్రోక్తాని సిద్ధయే సర్వకర్మణాం. Yes, what? लिटिल सबलाइम सब्जेक्ट बेटा 18 चैप्टर है ना आखिरी वाला. वो बाकी सारा हमने देखा एक एक में हाउ वी वर गाइडेड इवन इन आवर आउटर वर्ल्डली सक्सेस. Correct. Now, in this 12th mantra, the take home point, what it is exhaustively yesterday we saw, whole time we have spent bahut sara. The summary of it is what? A spiritual person is Tyagi Yogi. A non-spiritual person is Atyagi Ayogi. A spiritual person Tyagi Yogi. Sorry, not Yogi, Tyagi and Sannyasi. A spiritual person is Tyagi Sannyasi. A Yogi is Tyagi Sannyasi. A yogi, a spiritual person is Tyagi Sannyasi. What is a sannyasi? No karma at all. Because no kamanas. Already antakarana shuddha. You will just do the inner sadhana and reach God. Same way he is also the Tyagi. What is a Tyagi? He does all those 5 karmas of yajna, dana, tapaha, nitya naimitika. But he doesn't affect any karma phala, expect any karma phala. So he is a Tyagi. Both Tyagi and Sannyasi are yogis. They become spiritual, they realize the self, they get moksha. Okay, and those who are not Tyagi, therefore they are wanting the karma phala. And those are not sannyasi, therefore those who have desires and desire prompted activity. To such people, because of their desire and desire prompted activities done, expecting the phala, the karmas done them by them really give them the 3 types of results. The 3 types of results are Anishtam, Ishtam, Mishram cha. Trividaha karmana phalam. 3 types of karma, 3 types of the phala come. And they are for the Atyagi Asanyasi, not for a Tyagi and Sanyasi. Bhavati Atyagina Pretya. After dying, which all of us will die. After dying, where do we go? We go to these different lokas as a result of the 3 types of karma we have done here. The 3 places, 3 lokas where after death we go are the Anishta and Ishta and Mishra. The Anishta lokas are Naraka, Preta, Tiriyak. The Naraka loka, the Preta loka and the Pashu Pakshi loka. The Ishta is going to Swarga and getting born as Yaksha Gandharva Ityaya. Mishra is this one, coming back to human being. In that also the Taratamya depending on the karmas we have done. Taratamya is we are rich or poor, smart or not smart, healthy or unhealthy. People are there around us to help us or we are alone. All such things, that disparities which we see in the human beings also is because of their karma done in the past. First, this subject matter समझ लो. Now भगवान का फर्स्ट ऑप्शन क्या है? बेटा त्यागी सन्यासी कर बन के और स्पिरिचुअल साधना के साथ become spiritual seeker, realize the spiritual self, get moksha. That's the highest. We always recommend that. There's no second thought. If that you can't do, at least while being an atyagi and asanyasi, while being a samsari also, do those karmas by which you get the ishtaphala of the swarga and higher lokas. Therefore, What are those karmas which give us Swarga and higher Loka? The dharma karma, the punya karma. So at least if you can't do spiritual sadhana and get moksha, then do the punya karma and dharma karma, whose result is ishtaphala prapti. That Swargadi will come to you and he'll be born as Yaksha Gandharva. अरे भैया वो नहीं हो पाया, कम से कम वैसा जीवन जो इसके कारण आपको मिश्र फल विल कम एंड यू कम बैक टू द ह्यूमन लाइफ. ये है थर्ड सजेशन. अल्टीमेट सजेशन फर्स्ट इज go by spiritual path and realize the self. If that's not done, then the other alternative is at least do the punya karma, dharma karma, which give you the ishta phala. Because you are not tyagi or sannyasi or yogi or sadhu. At least if not, you can't do that. Do the mishra karma by which you will be coming back to human being, because human life is again an opportunity, again a springboard for even spirituality or doing the yagna upasana karma for getting the istafal. These are the three options left. Fourth one is there but never opt for it. What is the fourth one? Ishtaphala comes to you. And the Anishtaphala is for Naraka, Dukkha, then Pretadi Yoni, as well as Pashu Pakshi Yoni. And what leads us to that is again the Dushta Karma of Adharma and Papa. And this Adharma and Papa, in Naraka we anyway suffer because of it. After that, when we get the Pashu Pakshi Yoni, that Yoni has no Purushartha Samarthya. Neither it can do the Sannyasa Tyaga and spirituality, nor it can do the Ishta Karma for the Ishta Phala, Mishra Karma for the Mishra Phala. पशुओं की योनि में तो कोई स्वतंत्रता होता ही नहीं. So why go to Swarga, Naraka and go to the Pashu Yoni? By doing Papa Karma and Adharma Karma. है ना? At least do such way the actions are life, that little papa, little punya you do, at least you come to human life and then here you suffer because of papa also you have done. Better than that is only do the punya karma and dharma where you go to Swarga, thereafter only in the Yaksha Ginnara Loka. Maja rahega waha. Or the highest one is do not do any kamya karma, nishita karma. Then do the niyata karma and give the phala to the Ishvara. By this you have become sannyasi and yogi, tyagi. The antakarna becomes shuddha for you. With that, seek the spirituality. This is how बेटा तुमको चार ऑप्शन है. स्पिरिचुअल, स्वर्गादि, मनुष्यादि, नरकादि. कौन सा कर्म करने से क्या फल मिलता है बता दिया. अब कौन सा कर्म करके कहाँ जाना है तुम्हारी मर्जी. In that, if you want Ishta Phala, you cannot avoid doing Punya and Dharma. And if you want to avoid the Anishta Phala, you must avoid the Papa and Punya. अब इसको आपके लिए कोई रूल्स बदलेंगे नहीं. I will not do the Punya and Karma and Dharma Karma, but I want the Ishta Phala of Swarga or the higher world. It won't happen. And I don't want to avoid the Papa and the Dharma, but I don't want to suffer in Naraka. I don't want to be born as animal. वो भी नहीं चलता. तुम्हारे वास्ते रूल्स नहीं बदलते हैं, तुम्हारे वास्ते खुद को बदलना है. Now plan out your day schedule, plan out your whole life, and then keep on engaging, either in spirituality for realization or in the worldly life for this Ishtaphala, Mishraphala. Don't do such things by which the Anishtaphala comes to you. The wisdom is now yours, once given to you. Discretion is yours, decision is yours, actions are yours, phala is yours. You cannot blame anyone for your wrongdoings and wrong results. पूरा जिंदगी तुम्हारा है. जैसा जिना यथेच्छसि तथा करो. So that's how the 12th mantra. Done. Now, from 13th mantra, a little subtler topic, Bhagavan is raising it. Okay, what he is raising is actually, it's a pure spiritual thought. In all of us, that self Paramatma is there. Actually, वो करता नहीं है कुछ. He is only there present. Like in a house or a factory, let us say 2000 electrical equipments are there. Because they are electrical equipments, they cannot work without the electricity. Yet, do we say that the electricity is doing all of them? Let us say the bulbs are there, tubes are there, coolers are there, ACs are there, fans are there, the other machines are there of hundreds of types. सारे बिजली से हो रहे हैं, बट बिजली को आप कर्तृत्व नहीं दे सकते, है कि नहीं? यू कांट, यू कैन नॉट award electricity with garland etc. When because of electricity the machinery has worked and you got profit. You cannot punish the electricity by pulling it to the court because of the electricity the engine or machine was working, और किसी वर्कर का हाथ उस पे फंस गया, पैर उस पे फंस गया या उंगली फंस गया, तो वो हाथ उंगली क्यों फंस गए हो, कट गए हो? बिकॉज ऑफ मशीन. मशीन किसके कारण काम कर रहा था? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. देवर लेट अस कैच एंड हैंग द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. कैन यू डू दैट? You cannot, no? In the same way, within us, there is a state of being, state of self, which is not karta, never not a bhokta. That is our actual self. We have to reach to that. Then, other than that, there are five reasons, five causes because of which all the karmas happen. There were all the karmas happen because of these five things, not because of inner self. Therefore, to identify the inner self and get moksha, we have to get rid of all the five things. Or if you identify with the self, these five things will not bother you. You won't be a karta. The karma phala will not bind you. So it's a continuation of the earlier shloka. Okay? You know, anishtam ishtam mishram cha tridaha karmana phalam bhavati atyaginam pretya natu sannyasinam kachita. Then the next shloka says about there are the five karanas because of which the karma happens. Which are those five karanas? That will be told in the next shloka. Hmm? Which are those five karanas? Bhagavan will tell us in the next shloka. तो यहाँ इतना कह रहे हैं, सुनो. Rama Rama. So Bhagavan addresses Arjuna as Mahabaho, a mighty armed Arjuna, very strong, healthy, long arms. महाबाहु का अर्थ है लंबा भी है और ताकतवर भी है. हे महाबाहु. Actually, Mahabahu means the one who takes lot of responsibilities on his shoulder. One of the very good quality. The more responsibilities we take, है ना, the more inner abilities, talents will be invoked. The more the responsibilities we take, the more active dynamic we become, because of which our laziness goes away. The more responsibility we take, our output will be more, achievements are more. If you don't take any such bigger responsibilities, you will be at the very lowest level. Few good examples like Mahatma Gandhi. He was a barrister. So if he continued to be a barrister, he would have worked as a barrister and some money he could have got, taken care of his wife's children. But then he took the other big responsibility of bringing Swatantrata to her Bharat Mata from the hands of these Britishers. He took that responsibility. Like him, thousands. Now see from him what an amount of knowledge, abilities, all of them came that the whole British Empire had to shake and run away. And how many people he has inspired to? Because of higher responsibilities taken up. So the taking more responsibilities, Mahabahu. और तुम लोग ना अपने चाय का पीने का भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. मदर ओनली हैव टू फीड यू. यू आर लाइक ए ओल्ड मैन, लाइक ए पेशेंट, लाइक ए कुत्ता. जहाँ बैठते वहीं बैठ के मंगा कर सब खाते हो. आर यू पेशेंट और व्हाट? आर ओल्ड फेलो और व्हाट? Even old people also should not keep quiet. They have to keep on working with taking their responsibilities. Tum being a youngster, from now only, two negativities. One, become dependent on others. Second, become lazy. इसका आदत ही बन रहे सारे युवा लोग. Very, very unfortunate thing. Be a Mahabahu. Take more and more responsibilities in life. Shoulder the responsibilities. One after the other. More and more. मजा आएगा तब. नहीं तो सड़े पड़े रहोगे. You will get glued to your TV, your cell phone, you are eating your friends, your movie, you are sleeping, your cricket. To this only you will be caught up. मैं इसलिए ना 6, 7, 8 क्लासेस का रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेता हूँ. I take a response. That's why I do, whether you attend or not. But when I do it, at least I am intact, alive. My mana buddhi are functioning. They are thinking about Guru and God and Shastra and spirituality. नहीं तो क्या होगा? If the responsibility not taken care, we become slumberous, stuporous, lazy, lethargic, indolent. तो हे महाबाहो, भगवान इज एड्रेसिंग अर्जुना कि पंच एतानि कारणानि, these are the 5 causes. Me niboda, I am going to tell you, learn from me, listen from me. Okay, what for? Siddhaye sarva karmana, for undertaking and accomplishing the doing of the karma, therefore the result of karma. कर्म को का कर्म सिद्धि के लिए, मतलब कर्म करने के लिए ये 5 कारण है. सर्व कर्म सिद्धि के लिए these are the 5 karanas. Karma siddhi means doing the karma. Depending on the karma done, naturally the result comes. That is called phala siddhi. Karma siddhi is doing the karma. Phala siddhi is the result of that karma, which depends on the karma done. So the karma siddhi happens because of 5. Where do you say this? Sankhya kritante proktani. In the our own shastras, where the jnanam is given, and in that jnanam, the karma sthiti as well as beyond karma sthiti explained in that Sankhya Shastra. Sankhya Shastra is not Kapila Shastra, but the Vedanta Shastra only. And what is the Sankhya Shastra says? Does Kritante, which does the end of the Kruti. Kruti means karma. मतलब कर्म फल रूपी संसार चक्कर से बाहर ले जाने वाला सांख्य शास्त्र में, वेदांत शास्त्र में, तत्व शास्त्र में, उपनिषद शास्त्र में, गुरुओं के द्वारा तय शास्त्र में, we are told with their observation that for the achievement of any karma there are 5 reasons. So the point is what? Those 5 are the cause of karma, not the self inside. And when those 5 are the cause of karma, if you want to do the karma good way, good karma you want to do and you want to get the good result, manage all those 5 things. In that whichever you are able to manage. तो ये 5 चीज़ों के कारण कर्म होता है भाई. वो कर्म आपका अच्छा होना है, फल अच्छा होना है, तो ये 5 चीज़ों को मेंटेन करो. दूसरा, ये 5 चीज़ें कर्म के कारण बनते हैं. You the inner self is not the cause. You be in the self. Then you are neither karta nor karma phala binds you. Of the janma marana, you are moksha, mukta, you are liberated. So in this way, both ways are there. Tomorrow we will see what are those 5 karanas for the accomplishment of the karma. And you want to be a karta, then manage all the 5 of them. Now you want to get the moksha, then realize your inner akarta self. That is what, how is it done? By being a sannyasi, tyagi and yogi. By sannyasa you give kama karma. By tyagi you give up the phala of the all other karmas. By being a yogi, you go to the guru, learn from him the ways and techniques to meet your own self inside. So this is how these beautiful shlokas 13th we have seen, 14th वाला जिसमें जो 5 कारण भगवान बताएंगे, we'll study them tomorrow. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gita is done. Now let's do our Upanishad. Very good mantras today. ओम अथ श्री कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीयोपनिषत् तृतीया भृगुवल्ली शांति मंत्र. ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. अथ दशमोनुवाकः. Friends, we are taught here in the Upanishad by the Rishi toward the end. Sadachara. Know the Sadachara? Purifies us again, equips us for realizing the Brahman, which was told in the earlier Anuvaka, earlier Valli, Brahmananda Valli. Or even if you are not pursuing spirituality, at least for your decency of this life and to get a better life, you have to become Sadachari. Third, consciously with your effort. If you don't become Sadachari, unconsciously or by the misguidance, you will become Durachari. A Durachari is a liability to himself and to everybody. A Sadachari is an asset to himself and to everybody. Sadachari has a chance for Antakarana Shuddhi and realize the Brahman and get moksha. Durachari will go on suffering by Dushkarma, by getting Narakadi Prapti, and when he comes back, he comes with all that negative mind. Like some children, from the childhood you see, very cruel. वो कोई कोई चप्पल डंडा लेकर कोई ना कोई जानवर को मारता ही रहता है. और ये गधा कितना दुराचारी होगा पिछले जन्म में कि इट्स अ स्मॉल टेंडर एज ही इज एंजॉयिंग किलिंग द एनिमल्स। और उस हर एक कर्म का फिर अपना हिसाब लगता है, ही विल गो टू नरक अगेन। So Sadachari will always become Sadachari, Durachari will remain Durachari, and both of them will have the respective good and bad results and continue their life. Therefore, to avoid becoming Durachari, we have to be a Sadachari. So what is Sadachara? Already 2 times in this Upanishad we have seen. है ना? ऋतम च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च सत्यम च स्वाध्याय प्रवचने च तपश्च दमश्च स्वाद, ये सब हमने देखा. And also Vedamanuchacharyontyavasana Manushasti, in that earlier Prakarana, earlier Valli, towards the last Anuvaka, the Guru taught the convocational thing. वो भी हमने देखा. In fact, both of them are in the first Anuvaka, first Shiksha Valli only. Now here again toward the end Guru Maharaj takes it as his duty to tell all the students the Sadachara. Yesterday we saw 3 plus 3 things. And he said do them as the Vrata. 3 plus 3, nahi? 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. है ना? 2 plus 3, that's all 5. First he said, Na kanchana vaso pratyachakshita. If somebody comes asking for accommodation, don't reject him. It's the Sadachar. हाँ, कोई रह रहा है आपके घर में रहकर टेररिस्ट का काम कर रहा है, गुंडागर्दी कर रहा है, आप ही के ऊपर सर पे बैठ रहा है, then kick that fellow out of the house. We never did it when the British, Dutch, French, Portuguese came, that they sat on our heads. Even these, all the Islamic terrorists of Mughals and all, those Rakshasas, still they are there as a quite a threat to our India and Bharat Mata and Sanatan Dharma. That's different. We have to be careful there. But in general, somebody has come because of various reasons, 1 night, 2 nights, he wants to stay, don't say no. Na kanchana vasato pratyachakshita. That's the meaning. Means have a large heart and a proper house so that you can host the guests those who come. That's the way in every house in those olden days. 1, 2, 3 कमरे होते थे गेस्ट्स के, मेहमानों के लिए, जो बिन बुलाए आते हैं, ऐसे उनको अतिथि कहते हैं. So na kanchana vasato pratyach. Second, then tad vratam. It is a vrata to you. It's an anushtana to you. Second, yaya kaya cha vidya bahu annam prapnuyat. Second Sadachara was, you must always have sufficient food earned by your professions, business, etc. so that such atithis are well fed. है ना? साधु संतों को भोजन दो, अतिथियों को भोजन दो, पशु पक्षियों को भोजन दो, अपने आप को भी. Because only after the food that we are alive, only after being alive, only we can do something good. Think of doing something good. अब जिंदा ही नहीं बंदा तो करेगा क्या? तो इसलिए अन्न इज अति मुख्य. Therefore, you should have sufficient food to give to the people. Therefore, tasmat heya kaya cha vidya bahu annam prapniyat. Okay? These are the 2 things. Then the 3 things we were told. To the Atithi or to the Sadhu Santa or to the Pashu Pakshi or even to family members. Mukataha annagam raddam, your way of giving them food is with full of respect and reverence, and the best food you are giving, you will be reciprocated with that only. If madhyataha is your attitude and the quality of the food given, even you afford, then that only you get. If antataha, your food given is also low quality, your attitude also very bad, like we have seen in Gita, in the 3 types of dana, दातवीमिति यद्दानं दीयते अनुपकारणे देशे काले पात्रे च तद्दानं सात्विकं श्रुतं यत्तु प्रतिपकारार्थं फलमुद्दिश्य वा पुनः दीयते परिक्लिष्टं तद्दानं राजसं श्रुतम् अदेशकाले यद्दानम् अपात्रेभ्यश्च दीयते असत्कृतम् अवज्ञातं तद्दानं उदाहृतम्. We have seen all those 3. Dana. So here we are talking about the annadana. So choice is yours. So therefore, food giving is not only important, the attitude, the quality also. थोड़ा देख लो. उसके लिए मेहनत करो आप. So these were the 2 plus 3 vratas told to us yesterday as a part of Sadachara. Then general they are all. Evam Veda. Now the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Manushi Samagnaha, the Shruti Mata is saying. Manushi means as a human being, toward the human beings and all beings, the Sadachara Agnyas, Samyak Agnya, the orders the Shruti Mata is passing on. Then after some 6 or 7, Daivi Sambandhi orders the Shruti Mata will pass on to us as the Sadachara to be done. Okay. Today, two things we'll talk about. Beautiful things. Two or maybe one or two. What is the discussion we are doing? The Sadachara that is to be practiced by us as taught by the Shruti Mata. Earlier were the general rules of discipline, Vrata. And I don't deny the accommodation, then procure and give good food. The food should be of the highest quality. Then only you will also be reciprocated when you are in need. Those 5 things. Now the Manushi Samagnya means as a Manusha towards the Manusha, what are the Agnya? The Rishi Shruti Mata gives on to us as Sadachar. Very beautiful they are. First one is Kshema iti vachi. This is the Manushi Samagnya given to us by the Shruti Mata. Means what? The Vrata at our Vani level. Vachi means Vani, speech. Kshema iti. So therefore, the Vrata that is an order given to us as a Sadachara by Shruti Mata is Kshema at our speech level. Means what? Whenever we talk, let us talk the words of Kshema only. Safety and security and well-being only from our mouth it should come. मतलब अपने मुख से the whole world should be happy, all beings should be happy, healthy, rich, prosperous, they should grow. In that type only the prarthanas should come from our mouth. And also when we talk to someone, that person should be consoled, should be encouraged, should be inspired, should feel that he can trust us, should feel our love. All of that put together is the Kshema Vani. Exactly opposite of it is the Nasha. That you are doing Sankalpa, you are talking with the mouth and शाप भी लगा रहे हो लोगों को. तुम्हारा ये नाश हो जाए, तुम्हारा वो नाश हो जाए, तुम्हारा इधर फेल हो जाए. Like some people talk that Nasha Shakda for others, which is never allowed for the Shastras. शास्त्र में तो सबका कल्याण ही होना चाहिए. हम ऐसे बात करते हैं, क्षेम का ही बात करना है हमको. हाँ, सब दुष्ट पीपल आर देयर, उनका अंदर की जो दुष्टता है उसका नाश हो जाए, हमें उसके लिए प्रार्थना करना. लेट द नेगेटिविटी इन द पीपल गेट डिस्ट्रॉयड, नॉट द पीपल. You know, somebody yesterday were talking to me. I said this only. We the Hindu Sanatan Dharmi, we don't hate anyone. We only want everyone to be happy, grow. हाँ, some people who are unnecessarily troubling our Hinduism, Sanat, उनके मन में जो दुष्टता है, let it go away. We don't ask them to get destroyed. And destruction is never Hindu way. We talk about Amritattva, not Murti. See, therefore, the negativity in all the people should go away. Not the people should die and all. Therefore, from the mouth, Kshemaka. Not only human beings, Pashu and Pakshi, the Vatavarana, the Prakriti, ये सब क्षेमता क्षेम रहे. Kshema means safe and secure. So our advices, our sankalpas, our prayers, our efforts, our talking, all of them should carry the kshemata of everyone, not the nashanam. This is the व्रत. आप ऐसा वाला करोगे ना, हमारे भी क्षेम के लिए सब लोग प्रार्थना करेंगे. If you pray and if you talk, if you act in the destruction of others, it comes back to us only. So आज एक हमने देखा क्षेम इति वाची. 3-4 are there. Tomorrow we'll see them. Yoga Kshema iti pranapanayo gadiriti hastano. इस तरह है. Chanting करेंगे. क्षेम इति वाची, क्षेम इति वाची, योग क्षेम इति प्राणापानयोः, योग क्षेम इति प्राणापानयोः, कर्मेति हस्तयोः, कर्मेति हस्तयोः, गतिरिति पादयोः, गतिरिति पादयोः, विमुक्तिरिति पायौ, विमुक्तिरिति पायौ. इति मानुषी समाज्ञाः, इति मानुषी समाज्ञाः. टुगेदर क्षेम इति वाची, योगक्षेम इति प्राणापानयोः, कर्मेति हस्तयोः, गतिरिति पादयोः, विमुक्तिरिति पायौ. इति मानुषी समाज्ञाः. अगेन क्षेम इति वाची, योगक्षेम इति प्राणापानयोः कर्मेति हस्तयोः गतिरिति पादयोः विमुक्तिरिति पायौ इति मानुषे समाज्ञाः अथ दैवीः कलम इसको देखेंगे. थैंक यू. ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. श्री जानकी वल्लभो विजयते. श्री रामचरितमानस पंचम सोपान सुंदरकांड. Friends, we are seeing now Hanumanji teaching Ravana about Sri Rama Mahima and advising him to return Mata Sita, surrender to Rama. Then the Rama will forgive you, save you, protect you, bless you. If not, nobody can be saved, saving you in this world. That portion we are studying. We'll do the chanting of it once more today. Then one or two chaupai we have done. Other things we see. रामचरण पंकज उरधरऊ लंका अचल राजु तुम करहु ऋषि पुलस्तिज सुबिमल मयंका तेईस सिमहु जनि होहु कलंका राम नाम बिनु गिरा न सोहा देखो बिचारी त्यागी मद मोहा बसन हीन नहीं सोह सुरारी सब भूषण भूषित बर नारी राम विमुख संपति प्रभुताई जाई रही पाई बिनु पाई सजल मूल जिन्ह सरितन नाही बरस गए पुनि तबहि सुखाहि सुनु दस कंठ कहूँ पन रोपी विमुख राम त्राता नहीं कोपी शंकर सहस विष्णु अजतोहि सकहि न राखि राम कर द्रोही मोह मूल बहुशूल प्रद त्यागहु तम अभिमान भजहु राम रघुनायक कृपा सिंधु भगवान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुनाथ महाराज की जय. First advice Hanumanji gave to Ravana was, hey, Ravana, Rama Charana Pankaja Uradhara. Lord Rama's feet hold in your heart means be a devotee to Lord, surrender to him. Then what will happen? Lanka Achala Raja Tuma Karahu. Without demotion or without removal, you will be a Raja of this Lanka permanently. And Lanka is a Bhoga Bhumi. So your powers, your Bhoga, your enjoyments will stay intact. Be a devotee of Rama, have devotion to him, hold on to his feet in your heart. First suggestion is given. So, what is the lesson for us also from that? We will also have the power and enjoyments when we are Bhakta of Rama. भगवान सबको सन्यासी बनाकर मोक्ष नहीं देते हैं, चाहते तो हैं, लेकिन if some people say no, we want to enjoy the power and position, Bhagavan says tathastu. He can give mukti as well as mukti. If you ask mukti, he will give. But if you don't ask mukti, he will not force you. And if you ask the mukti, he will give that. Example is this. Be a devotee of Rama, you will have the Rajapada of the Lanka with all its bhoga, achala, for long, long time. First advice by Hanumanji to Ravana and to all of us is be a Bhakta of Rama so that we will have all the Raja, all the powers, etc., enjoyments. First point. Second is what? Rishi Pulasti Jasu Bimala Mayanka Teisasi Mahu Jani Hohu Kalanka. You belong to Pulasti Rishi Vamsha. The Pulasti Rishi and Vamsha is like Purna Chandrama. And in that Vamsha you are born. And don't be your behavior be such that it becomes like a dark spot in the moon of the Pulasti Rishi Vamsha by your kukarma. So this also is a lesson for all of us, that not only we have to see that our present is glorious, we also see that our past glory is maintained, and for future glory we become a cause. भविष्य के लिए भी, वर्तमान के लिए भी, भूत के लिए भी हमें सोचना है. That's what Bhagavan Krishna's first thought to Arjuna. Anaryajustam asvargyam akirtikaram. Oh Arjuna, this Kashmala in you is such one. Anaryajustam means you are destroying the name and fame of your past people. Asvargyam, you are avoiding Swarga for your own future. Akirtikaram, in the present you will be insulted by anyone, everyone. Because of this, your work of running away from this Dharma Yuddha. So future, present, past. So here he says, your past is Pulastara Shivamsha. That is like Chandrama, Purna. And you are becoming like a Kalanka with your behavior. Don't be so. So lesson for us also. We belong to Sanatan Dharma, Rishi. That's why in Hinduism, all of us belong to some or the other Rishi Gotra. Gotra means thread. So to that Rishi we belong. Therefore, invoke that Rishi's blessings and live life so noble that Rishi and Rishi Parampara's glory is intact, kept. So somebody belongs to Bharadwaja Gotra, then Kashyapa Gotra, Pulastya Gotra, कौंडिन्य गोत्र गौतम गोत्र है ना इस तरह अत्रि गोत्र है लोग इतने इतने गोत्र तो दैट रिमाइंड्स अस आई बिलोंग टू सच अ ग्रेट ऋषि आई शुड लिव लाइफ इन सच a manner that I get blessings from him also and I should not insult that ऋषि and परंपरा मेरा बिहेवियर ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए जो बोला तो इस तरह से हमें ध्यान में रखना है कि वी आर नॉट एन इंडिविजुअल वी आर ए कंटिन्यूएशन we belong to sage Guru Parampara and our life also influences the present world and future also we are going to have the births. Keeping all that in mind, our behavior should be good and noble, not ignoble and bad. Oh Ravana, please learn. This is the second thing Hanumanji taught Ravana. Whether Ravana learned or not, you and I are also taught. If you learn, we become better. If not, we are also like Ravana. याद रखो रावण मरता है रावण लक्षण रहते हैं वो लक्षणों को हमें अवॉइड करना है क्लियर नेक्स्ट वन कि बहुत सुंदर श्लोक राम नाम बिनु गिरा न सोहा विदाउट राम नाम all your ucharana shabda will be waste so take rama nema do rama bhajana with bhakti ityadi therefore revel in rama bhakti with your mouth dekhu vichari त्यागी मद मोह विचार करके देखो नो द ग्लोरी ऑफ राम नामा डोंट हैव मद एरोगेंस मोह delusion it is moha and delusion because of which every other name other than rama we don't take the name of rama राम नाम लेना मतलब राम का भजन कीर्तन करना नाम उच्चारण करना एंड विचित्र एग्जाम्पल हनुमान जी गिव्स बसन हीन नहीं सोह सुरारी ए सुरारी यू आर द एनिमी ऑफ द देवतास ओ रावण सी दिस एग्जाम्पल बसन हीन नहीं सोह सुरारी सब भूषण भूषित वर नारी somebody all ornaments are put but if they are not wearing the dress at all how ganda it looks like सारे आभूषण है लेकिन कपड़े ही नहीं है इसी तरह इन आवर वाणी everything is spoken by us but rama nama is not spoken it is like a person with all ornaments but without the basic important thing called as clothes see the other way even the ornaments are not there well dressed clothes है सब कुछ है इसी तरह आप कुछ बोले ना बोलो भगवान का नाम लेने से सारा कल्याण होता है therefore how many things are said so far three one keep rama in your hridaya second live such a noble way that your past glory is kept intact third one is do the uchcharan of ram nama continuously तो मुख से राम नाम बोलते रहना और व्यवहार में राम के लिए सेवा करना हृदय में राम भक्ति रखना these are three things so far Hanumanji has taught now in the next one he will say if this you don't do and not only you are not the Rama Bhakta, but you are Rama Vimukha. You are acting, you are behaving negative, opposite to Rama, like he kidnapped Sita and all that. Oh, karoge, और राम का विमुख रहोगे thousands of Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara also cannot save you or protect you from Rama. You will be destroyed only. That point Hanumanji says to Ravana in the next sloka कि Rama Vimukha first thing Rama Vimukha जो मैंने कहा वो अगले श्लोक में आएगा इसमें राम विमुख संपत्ति प्रभुताई जाई न रही पाई बिनु पाई तो राम विमुख विदाउट राम भक्ति एंड अपोजिट टू राम भक्ति राम द्वेषी राम के भक्ति नहीं करता जो नास्तिक है फॉर दैट पर्सन हिज संपत्ति वेल्थ प्रभुताई पावर बोथ हिज पावर एंड द वेल्थ आर जाई रही it is there but it is not there also then pai it is obtained vinupai it is as good as not obtained also है लेकिन नहीं है का समान है, obtained but not obtained का समान है, because it is Rama Kripa, Rama Bhakti which gives us Sampada and Prabhuta. Now you don't have this Rama Bhakti, there Sampada आएगा लेकिन रुकेगा नहीं, प्रभुता आएगा लेकिन रुकेगा नहीं. An example he gives to make it clear कि सजल मूल जिन्ह सरितन नाही. There is a river but which has not got a perennial source. What will happen to it? Barashi gaye puni tabahi sukhahi. When the rainy season is over, then that whole river gets dried. That which is not perennial, that which doesn't have a source. है ना, लेकिन some rivers are there, rainy season वाले होते हैं, rain नहीं है तो सूख गए. But there are some rivers which start from Himalayan glaciers. Glaciers are always there, they keep on melting, so the rivers are perennial. So the glacier of Himalaya is like Rama Bhakti, and the river is like the Sampada and Prabhuta. So Sampada and Prabhuta will continuously be there if you have the Rama Sanmukha Rama Bhakti. अगर राम विमुख हो गए तो तुम्हारी संपदा प्रभुता है नहीं है का ही बराबर है, नहीं पाया का बराबर है, और जब तक रहता है तब सुख नहीं देगा, और अति शीघ्र ही वेरी सोन that sampada prabhuta both of them go away. Therefore have a Rama Bhakti, get a Prabhuta and Sampada, use that Prabhuta and Sampada to continue Rama Bhakti so that Rama Kripa continues to keep you as a Prabhu and Sampannavan. This is how Hanumanji says, for our Sampada, for Prabhuta also, Rama Kripa only Karana. So let us be devoted to him. So Rama Vimuka Sampada Prabhutai, Jahi Rahi, Pai Binu Pai. Jahi Rahi hai lekin nahi eka barab. Pai Binu Pai. Lagta hai ki award, but it is as good as gone only. Because that river which has no perennial source, it will not last. It is only seasonal. When the rainy season is over, when the summer comes, it goes away. But that river which has a source, it is always there in the winter, summer, chalta rehta hai. So the summer, the continuation of the river is like our Sampada and Prabhuta, and the source for this is Rama Bhakti. Like that, it is told. Now in the next loka, if you are not Rama Bhakta and if you are Vimukha to him, and if you are doing all the dharma and papa, nobody can save you from the Rama. Rama will finish you only. That we'll see tomorrow. Om Dujjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shantmamniyat, Shanto Muchid Bandivya, Muktashyanya Vimochet, Hastoma Sadgamya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamya, Mrityorma Mritangamya, Om, Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachate, Purnasa Purnamada, Purnameva Vashishate, Om, Shanti 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 Hari Om, Sri Guru Bhyo, Paramarshibhyo, Parabrahmane, Shutimatri Namaha, Tatsat Brahma Namaste Bol Sri, Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki Jai, Gita Mata ki Jai, Vedavyas Bhagwan ki Jai, Ramachandra Bhagwan ki Jai, Ravan Mahashastra ki Jai, Tulsidas Valmiki Bhagwan ki Jai. वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्य महाचामस ऋषिगण की जय, कृष्ण यजुर्वेद तैत्तिरीयोपनिषद महाशास्त्र की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज के आनंद की जय, नमः पार्वती पति हर हर महादेव हर, सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद, जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम, अम्बे में श्री आदिपराशक्ति माता की जय, समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय, भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय, अध्यात्म की जय, निधान की जय, समस्त युवा मंडल की जय. Thank you, beta. God bless you. See you tomorrow.